Hello everyone, I am Duke James. This is a continuation of my Ireland campaign in EU4 Meiou and Taxes. So we finished this war, took both of the provinces and 10 ducats. Now we're going to do the next step, which is sell this province to Tyrconnell, who will actually pay 84 ducats for it. I decided to build a cathedral in my capital. Figured I'd just go ahead and build that. Probably still build a commune hall next, or I might build a warehouse. We'll see. For now, I'm going to attack Tyrconnell. They're not allied with anybody because there's only one other person to ally, and I had them break their alliance. And they don't have any troops either, so. I think I might leave them alone and just take ducats and this province back. And then potentially sell it to them in the future again. I definitely want to take Ulster, though, because that's lesser nobles. Also an estuary, so that'll help me with trade. But I was thinking of leaving one country. Hopefully they don't build a troop before we get there. They did not. Okay, so let's go ahead and demand support. Financial support from the burghers. Go ahead and go to the tribes for their one troop. We could lower maintenance and we can complete this mission once we take this province back. This mission, we gain permanent claims on the Brittany area. Not sure I was going to conquer that area. Need to bump up my army maintenance a little bit. Our education level has fallen to 3. That's fine. As long as our court level stays at 2. Education isn't that huge. You guys get off there and go to this province. There we go. Every province, it looks like I lose 0.17 ducats after I take it due to the overextension. They also increase court costs, which is why I was hesitant to conquer all of these provinces, because it would add extra court costs. But I figure I should probably take all these provinces. That way I'm in a position to attack England once they get into a war with France. Alright, the tribal infantry is now sieging that down. All of my actual troops are off. Go ahead and reduce maintenance all the way. And then we just wait for that siege. See anything else happening in the world? Burgundy has taken the Low Countries. Low Provinces, I suppose. Ottomans, Mamluks. Nope, looks all the same. Jalarids are dead. There's that cathedral. We can complete a mission for temples built, but we don't have any advisors, so it's kind of worthless. Jalarids are reduced to 3 provinces. Karakianlu has conquered most of their provinces from them. Crimea exists. I think they did before. Religion-wise, pretty much the same. England is Calixtine, as mentioned before. Very weird. That means that Bohemia can keep on being the Holy Roman Emperor, because they're not going to, they never went to Calixtine. There's glory for Darcy. Scholars have discovered ancient documents tracing the heritage of a noble dynasty back to Julius Caesar himself. This must be used to our advantage. Did they really? Or is this made up? We could gain 5 legitimacy or 5 prestige. Both are prestige and legitimacy. Legitimacy sucks, but I think the legitimacy is better. So we're going to go ahead and take that. Legitimacy does reduce prestige, so if we increase legitimacy, it should help out with our prestige. Gain prestige really, it's whatever at this point. Not huge. I've been taking expansion of city citizenship for the urban gravity modifier, but the burghers only control 1 province, so I think, unless I have to, because the burghers are going to hit 100%, if I don't take it, I'm going to probably wait until my capital flips to the burghers, and then start using expansion of city citizenship so that my capital can get a bunch of urban pops. Because that, it says all provinces controlled by burghers receive urban gravity modifier plus 25% and -3 unrest. It does give stability increase interval -15% and -1 unrest in all the other provinces, but the main benefit is that urban gravity modifier plus 25%, -3 unrest, but only in provinces that they control. I was thinking a warehouse wouldn't be that bad either, because it does give urban production power, local trade power, and that gives 1.5 base urban gravity and plus 5% urban gravity modifier. So this is a hybrid building, so it would give local trade power, which would increase my income as well, directly through trade. Nation rank has changed. What are we? I think our international importance went from insignificant to minor. We do have 31 developments. We have a lot of monarch points. We've managed to keep up with the English, in terms of mill tech. I could take the next mill tech. If I'm not fighting England, it's not a huge priority as long as I have some cap left. I could hold off to try and get the neighbor bonus as high as possible. That's what I'm going to do with the admin and diplotech, as long as these guys aren't PO'd at me, because it is increasing Munster's Liberty Desire by plus 15%, so I should probably take... I'll just go ahead and take the next dip tech so that they can drop down. I'm making 0.66 now. I could make more than that, though, once these ships can protect trade. I don't want them to be attacked by Tircano's ships, so that's why I haven't been doing that. Alright, we're going to take this province back. I'm going to leave them alone. I'm going to let them exist. Because if I need to, I can always just conquer that province pretty much immediately. They're going to give me 10 ducats and some war reps, and they're going to transfer their trade power. How much trade power do they have? Yeah, they don't have much trade power. You know what? I'm going to have them not transfer trade power. That shortens the peace deal by 3 years. So just war reps, ducats, my province back. These guys should go protect trade now. I'm going to improve relations with Butler so I can try and seize their trade power. Because they do have a decent bit of trade power. So that'll give me some extra ducats as well. Ulster is doing something. Ulster truce ends 1406. Hey, here we go. Catholic Church for Diaz Mahumhain. That is the only time I'm going to attempt to say that. Allow the construction? Yes, sure. Give me those 15 ducats. Said this end 6 years. Okay, so I'll conquer them in 6 years. I have to be mindful not to loot and not use the tribes. try and keep this province as intact as possible so that all these buildings survive, so that it can stay with the lesser nobles. As of right now, the tribals have 77% of our country. So this province, people did die. It was about 5,000 rural pops. Not a huge amount. I think 80 ducats is worth losing 5,000 rural pops. It's pretty much like 1/4 of this town hall. I'm going to go ahead and build a warehouse. My next building will be the Town Hall Rank 2. I think the warehouse, because of the trade power, gives trade power and urban production power and a little bit of urban gravity as well. So I think that's the best building, and it's 100 ducats cheaper. So, alright, for now I'm going to end this part here, and then I'll pick it up in the next part. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.